Ahoy sailors! Today at Northman Sailing Channel we shall talk about masked Gennaker furlers made in Poland. This small rigging company currently manufactures two models, G25 and G30. G25 is designed for the sail area up to 40 square meters and yachts up to 27 feet. G30 has the top of about 80 square meters and is aimed for the boats up to 36 feet. Let us observe the standard kit. It is going to help us to furl flat-cut Gennakers like Code Zero or Screechers for trimarans and catamarans, or the universal power sails for downwind, actively promoted now by various sail makers. In other words, the sails which allow you to stretch the luff in a straight line from the tack to the top. The standard kit consists of the drum, which has the diameter of 80 mm for G25 and 125 mm for G30, a top swivel and triangles to fit the luff. Please note, the set does not include any ropes. We have bought and installed this line into the furler at our own expense. One more important issue. Ordering the line for your furler, please choose those having the diameter of 8 mm strictly, like this one. As for that one, though manufactured by an acknowledged and reputable company, we found out that the nominal 8 has the diameter of 9.5 mm. Such a rope will obviously be jammed in the drum. Besides, you'd better choose a line with rather a soft outer jacket. Do not forget that you will have to splice it. Look at this splice. It is almost invisible, has no difference in diameter and thickness, and is very soft. This splice won't be jammed ever. Both furlers are made of stainless steel. Of course, it's a bit too heavy, but very reliable. What else are you going to need to install a furler to a Gennaker? In fact, you may use your existing sail, most likely having a loft finish made with ordinary thimbles, looking like this one, which you may see here. Besides, you may also use standard triangles from the set, which are meant for a luff with webbing inside. Or you may also make more sophisticated setup with a double dynamo luff. It's more effective than webbing, but costly too. Or you may choose special anti-torsion rope, which will almost certainly be ended up with such thimbles also. We usually install the drum, whether with a pin, as it is, or in a shackle, to a removable bowsprit, or a bow anchor roller. It's highly advisable to clip a carbine here, for fast release of the sail. Absolutely the same is about the top swivel. Tie it with a halyard knot to the spinnaker halyard, and clip a carbine of any kind, like this one, or a snap shackle, it's up to you, on the swivel. That's very convenient. What do you do next? Leading all the lines to the cockpit. If your stanchions have bases like this, that's good. You may lead all the furling lines through them, and you won't need anything more. Otherwise, you will either have to buy special stanchion-mounted blocks with two sheaves, or just lead all the lines outside of the lifelines. This setup also works, but maybe looks not that tidy. In the cockpit, you will normally need a block, on a push pit and a stopper. The best way is to combine them. This is a ratchet block, like those you typically used for the spinnaker sheets. It has a lock, which can stop its rotation, and therefore jam the furling line on it. Besides, it makes sense to install a thimble on your ratchet block. Take a bit of marine elastic cord, which is UV resistant, and fix it with a nice plies around your thimble. Later on, you may protect this splice with a heat shrink tube. To the other end of this strap, you may put a stainless steel hook and fix it with a nice plies as well. In the end, you should have a setup like this, which you will snap on the push pit and give a stretch to all the furling system. If you don't have a ratchet block, you may of course take an ordinary one, like this. But in this case you will have to sew on the crossing strips of the velcro tape to the clue of your Gennaker, so that not to let it unfurl unexpectedly because of catching the wind while in operation. There's a magic hex screw here. When you undo this screw, you will be able to remove the protective rim from the drum, splitting the unit in two parts. You may need this to facilitate fitting the ready spliced endless line into the drum, or quite on the contrary, when you remove the furler from the bolt for winter storage. The mast G25 or G30 will not only let you to furl up your Gennaker and to easily lower the roll on the deck or right to the turtle bag. You will also be able to jibe, furling the sail on one tack and unfurling it on the other. That helps a great deal when you sail single-handed and there is no one to assist you. Or you can even go upwind when the air is really light, furling and unfurling your cold sail on the opposite tacks. This furler functions just as good as any branded, highly appraised and costly piece of deck gear. That's why I think I can recommend it to all the sailors for the sea or for the inland sailing as well.